In this video, I will demonstrate the capabilities of the premium task Office templating. The Office templating task is powered by PSPDFKit's document engine, which allows for PDF and Docx files to be created from request data using a Docx file template. The first thing that you will need to do for this task is create a Docx file template in Microsoft Word. In the document template, you will need to create placeholders. A placeholder is a unique identifier surrounded by delimiters in your template file that defines a location that you would like data from Integrify to be inserted. These placeholders can be mapped to any text data source in a request. Placeholders must be alphanumeric without spaces and unique. There are two different types of placeholders, single and loop placeholders. Single placeholders are used for a one-to-one mapping of text-based data into your document. Loop placeholders are used for multi-choice option questions like radio buttons and checkboxes. These consist of an opening placeholder, a closing placeholder, and any number of placeholders in between. The opening placeholder starts with a number sign, and the closing placeholder starts with a slash. For more information on placeholders, visit our help site page for Office templating. The default delimiters for placeholders are curly brackets or braces, but you can define any delimiters that you wish to use. After creating the Docx template, add the Office templating task to your process. Here I have a simple process with a form task, a milestone, and the Office templating task. Next, you will right-click on the Office templating task. Under Configuration, select Configure Task. Under this General Settings tab, you will have to upload the template that you have just created and select the output format of PDF or Docx. And then you will also have to specify which delimiters that you use in your template. We use double braces in our template. So we will define the start and end delimiter. The next thing that you will need to do is create a name of your completed file. I am just going to name this one Office templating. You can also add any pre-fills to create a dynamic file name if necessary. And then once you click out of that, you can click Save, and you will see that the Docx or PDF file extension will be automatically added to your file name, dependent on the output format that you selected. Next, select the Mappings tab, and you will see that the placeholders in your document were detected, and now you just have to click on the pencil icon for each placeholder and map it to data in the process. For text-based questions like short text or long text, you will just choose the question that corresponds in the form. So for name, I will choose my pencil icon for edit mapping. I will choose data from my form task and map it to my short text name question from our form and click Save. This will be the same thing with select list. We would just like to show the selected option from our question. So I will edit my department mapping and choose the department select list from my form. And this will just show the selected value from that select list. For multi-choice option questions such as checkboxes and radio buttons, you will need to select the question on the form. So this one is if it's escalated or not. So on my form task, this is a radio button that is escalated, yes or no. And then once you select the question on the form, this which options will appear. This will allow you to show all options that are in this question or just the selected options. I would like all of the options to show on this document, so I will select all and click Save. Then you will need to click on this expand icon for additional settings. You will then map the label for the question. And then for the Add Value option, you will choose Selection Status. And now for these radio buttons, I would like the selection status to be represented as a radio button. And now I will click Save. For our location question, those are checkboxes on our form. I will map that to the correct question, so our data from the form task. And I will choose my locations affected checkboxes. I would like all of my options to be displayed on the document. And now I will expand for my additional settings. I will choose the label for my label, and for the value, I will use selection status, and I would like my checkboxes to be represented by a check mark. So I will click Save. And now our Office templating task is fully configured. So after that, I will close it out and I will run a test request to ensure that all the data is mapping to the template correctly. Now I will use the document preview to view the generated document. And I can see that the data from the form task pulled into the template perfectly. So all of our options are being shown and the selection status is being displayed. If you have questions or need assistance with the Office templating task, please contact your customer success team.